It's week 1 of PPL Season 5 and we're up against SixftHax and the Carolina Haxorus. I'm going to do a super quick team builder, so here's the matchup. Timestamp of the battle will be down below if you want to jump ahead. Looking at Leo's team, my main goal is going to be breaking that Lanorus-T and Toxapex core and not letting the Darkrai cause too much chaos with its speed and coverage. First off, we've got our dedicated lead, Hannibal, the Uxie, with the Levitate ability making it immune to EQ from Lanorus-T. We've gone with max HP and special defense and given it a Colbur Berry to allow it to comfortably take Dark Pulse from Darkrai or a knockoff from Ogerpon and get a T-Wave off. Next up, we're bringing Tekokage the Sneasler with the Poison Point ability, holding a Choice Scarf with enough speed investment to creep Terra Ogerpon as it gets +1 speed after it terrors. Max attack EVs for maximum damage and the rest in HP. Outside of the Lanorus-T Toxapex core, this Sneasler set has a good matchup into Leo's team. Next up is Ryoshiki the Garchomp with the Rough Skin ability and holding loaded dice for more scale shot hits, if we can land them. Max HP to allow it to set up, enough speed EVs to creep Iron Crown and the rest in attack. Its main job is to break the Lanorus-T and Toxapex core for a late game Sneasler, but this set can also take over the game once it gets going. Next up is Jugsy Malone, Choice Specs Iron Jugulites. The only ones on Leo's team that wants to switch into multiple specs Hurricanes is AV, Iron Crown or Diancie. Max special attack with enough speed EVs to creep Iron Crown and the rest in HP. This set is also here to break for Sneasler and is rocking Terra Water to take an Ice Beam from Darkrai if need be. Next up is our second Terra Captain, Raigeki the Thunderous T, flying type Terra and holding heavy duty boots to make it immune to hazards. This set has coverage for neutral or super effective damage against Leo's team and should have plenty of opportunity to set up an agility. The speed investment after an agility means it can outspeed Scarf Darkrai with the rest of the EVs going into special attack and HP. To round out the team, we have not Sylveon the Grimmsnarl with the Prankster ability. This set allows it to 2-hit KO most offensive Darkrai sets. The HP and special defense investment with a Kebia Berry means it lives 2 Sludge Bombs from Darkrai to guarantee the 2-hit KO on it. Let me know what you think of the team down below. Huge thanks to the council for the help with the build and the mocks this week. You can find their links and Leo's links in the description. Let's get into the battle. Pretty much the team I expected. Where's the Toxapex? No, where's the Toxapex? Definitely expected the Toxapex. So I haven't battled in about 2 months because I had to take a little break. So we will see how this goes. Leo is Terra Ground on the Crown, and of course he is Terra Grass on the Ogerpon because that's all he can be. So I'm just going to lead off with Uxie because that is my best lead. It has been in mocks so far. So yeah, shout out to Shroom and Dognack for the mocks. I'm on the run to 300 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm a little bit behind because of my break. So if you do enjoy the content, leave a like and subscribe. Good luck, have fun to Leo. Javier is the Lanorus-T. Okay, so he could just go for his rocks here. I'm just going to go for the U-turn because that is probably my best bet to just get some things going. Because he might just U-turn on me, or he might take his opportunity to set up his rocks. He's going to set up rocks. Okay. Alright, so now there is no there's no Toxapex. What is my Chomp going to set up on? I think Chomp is the one I want to go into here. Yeah, I've done this. I'm just going to go into Chomp, and then I might just go for a Scale Shot because he's probably going to U-turn here and go into Ogre. I could just take my big damage. I'm just going to go for the Liquidation here actually and just take my big damage on this. And then I'm pretty much free to Citrus Berry. Okay. So you're going to get a decent bit of health back. Is he just going for the U-turn? He will get Rough Skin Chip. Yeah. Okay. Andreas is going to be who? The Urshifu. Okay, yeah, so this is a threat, obviously. Now, I don't really have any checks to this, but I know for a fact Garchomp is not my check to it. This isn't as important without the Toxapex around. I'm just going to take some damage on this just in case it's a bulk upset because that has been bought. And we don't even get half. Vision Strike. This is probably... Do we get the... Okay, so he's pads, is he? Because he's not getting the rough skin damage. It's an Aqua Jet. Okay, so that's good to know. It is not... it's not locked into anything. So I'm just going to go into my Thunder here. And it will scare this out. There was a bit of lag on the communicating there. So Raigeki comes out. Now, this does not want to stand against me at all. So I'm just going to go for my agility. It's going to Aqua Jet, okay. So he's going to let me have this. Alright. Okay, so yeah, Terra Blast Fly next is definitely my move here. So yeah, just gonna Terra Blast Fly. We won't get KO'd. Doesn't have any other priority with what he has left on his team. He might just go for another Aqua Jet to get some more chip. So he is staying in, he's probably just going for another Aqua Jet, and this thing will go down to Terra Blast Fly. So yeah, Terra Flying, here we go. The animation takes a little bit, doesn't it? Let's be honest. So we're gonna pop off. Yeah, there's the Aqua Jet. And so yeah, we can still live anything afterwards from pretty much anything. I just get some decent damage off on something else. Would love the Lander to come out, but it's not going to probably. So Thunder T is taking that out. Could have just gone for the Thunderbolt there, I guess, instead of popping my Terra. Foreign is going to be this thing. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just going to Terra Blast Fly again and just get my damage on this, and then I can just go into Sneasler afterwards if I want to. So we're obviously faster because we've got the agility, and that was a crit, that was big damage. It's going to knock off, and we live it. Okay, lovely. So that is some nice HP investment. Thank you, Gravy. Thank you for the advice. Yeah, there goes the bike. Great, to get rid of that. So yeah, he can still obviously go for his Terra on either the Crown or his Ogerpon. Thinking. So here is the Crown. Now, he could not Terra. Is it booster speed? It is booster speed. Probably? Booster speed. Alright, so I'm just going to go for my Dark Pulse here, because obviously my Terra Blast is not going to do much. With it being Steel type, it's probably going to stay Steel type. It does stay Steel type. And we get some good damage off. And we get the flinch. That's huge. Sorry, Leo. Sorry, that is real huge. That sucks. That really sucks. It's week 1 and he's had a crit into a flinch. Sorry, Leo. So he is just going to Terra this turn. Obviously, this isn't going to be super effective, but it is going to still get some decent damage. Should have predicted the Terra this turn, to be honest, but hey ho, there we go. So, Dark Balls may get another flinch, who knows. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so he is +1, obviously. So I am just going to go into my Sneasler and try and scare this out. You might think I've got like fake out or something. This U-turn will KO it, but we might also have the opportunity to get a Poison Touch off on Lando. So he now knows I am Scarfed, but I don't mind him knowing that. To be honest, I'd rather get rid of that thing as +1. It also means the Ogerpon cannot outspeed my Sneasler now. So I'm going to go into Yuxi, just in case it is a Choice Scarf Darkrai, and it can come out and I can T-Wave it. That's as long as I land my T-Wave, of course. Blackbeard, so this is going to be the Darkrai. Okay, great. I was going to hope that it's not a Hypnosis, so I'm just going to go for the T-Wave in case it's Choice Scarf. Dark Balls. Trying to set up Sneasler to be my win con, basically, here. Just going to not miss this T-Wave. Don't miss the T-Wave. And we missed the T-Wave. I feel like that was deserved after what we've already put Leo through. So now we find out if he is Scarf or not, if he's locked into Dark Balls. I just go into this being Grimmsnarl, which is quite obvious, really. We'll see if he's got the Sludge Bomb, if he's locked at all. I'd like to see another Dark Pulse here. Please be another Dark Pulse. And here's another Dark Pulse. Okay. So I am just going to Spirit Break. I'll put the Ogerpon at +2. Yeah, I'm just going to Spirit Break because the Lando could come in. He's Sludge Bomb, okay, so he's not Scarfed. That is good to know. But I will go down to another Sludge Bomb afterwards, I believe. But this is here to get damage on this. Massive damage. And there's the Attack Drop. So I just click it again. I know I should have Sucker Punched. I should have Sucker Punched. So you could go into Ogre here. And going for Javier was the Lando. Okay, it was the Lando, yeah. Alright. So into him. and Spirit Break. Get some decent damage there. Now, I really want a Parting Shot, but the Ogerpon is there. I'm gonna do it. This might be a really bad play because the Ogerpon's there with this Defiant. Okay. Alright, so it doesn't matter. Now, this thing could just be U-turning, or it could be going for its Earthquake. I do not want to go into my Sneasler on that. I'm going to go into Jugulus. If it does go for the EQ, we'll be in. No, we're not immune. Here we are, we're Dark Flying. This makes me think I'd Levitate. Let's just go for the U-turn. Alright, that was a safe play. I don't mind this so much, sort of going from here. Blackbeard. Yeah, alright. So I am just going to go for the U-turn as he goes for the ice. That's fine, don't mind this going down. I just want to make sure that I'm in a place to win, basically. So I can go Sneasler now, and I can just hit a U-turn. Yeah, so I just U-turn here, and we'll pick up RKO on this. I'm going to go into the Lando, okay? Or is he going to go into the Ogre? Yeah, he's going to go into the Lando. Plus the Intimidate, plus the Resist. All I need is this to take on. We get the poison. We get the poison. We don't get the poison, but we do get a crit. So I am not faster. I'm gonna go Yuxi. I'm gonna go for the rocks here actually, because if he does stay in for whatever reason, which I don't think he's going to, the Darkrai will die to rocks on the next switch in. This thing doesn't want to take too many U-turns plus rocks. Let's go for the U-turn. Goes into Ogre, and go into Ogre, but Darkrai is probably coming out here. Blackbeard, yeah, here it comes. Because he knows he can't do anything. Yeah. So this thing can't swap out and come back in. I have ensured that. U-turn probably would have been my better play there. Yeah. There is the Dark Pulse. So what I can do here is go into Sneasler. I can just click Diaclaw actually. Just in case the Lando wants to come out, then that should get the KO on the Lando. It should prevent the Ogre coming in next. Why would you bring it in on a Scarf? Sneasler. Yep, there you go. I'm just going to go for the Diaclaw here. He's probably EV'd to live my Diaclaw. He is. Do we get the poison? So this is going to not go down. Hyper Cudgel will not KO us. No. Okay, yeah, so another Diaclaw will take this down, and oh, poison's gonna do it anyway. I thought I had a little bit more than that. So that is another one to Sneasler, and then we will take out the Lando from here. With a Diaclaw after the rocks, guaranteed. So yeah, GG. That was, yeah, so I lost both of the mocks I played for this, so I'm really happy to pick up the win week 1. GG to Leo. Yeah, really unfortunate on the flinch and the crit earlier, but yeah, thanks to the battle. It's nice to be back, and thanks for everyone that sent messages, that just reached out. Really appreciated it. So yeah, I shall see you next week. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed.